we start looking at the city. Then we recognize the presence of the youth chairperson of Nima County, Comrade Adeola Sam Takwe. No. Then we recognize the presence of the Deputy Secretary for Record and Research of the Muslim County Youth League, Ambassador Maji Dogo. Then we recognize of all of our district youth leaders, the district council of the 17 electoral district of Muslim County, all stars of our party from the different districts, a long time at the local several hours from district number 2.
Manda, lonely.
Manda, down, do the fucker down. Down, do the fucker down. Forward, forward. Viva, viva. Viva, viva. Viva. Manda. Away two. Reactionary tendencies. President. Police brutality. Lawlessness. Manda. Nobody wanna see us together. Maya. Nobody wanna see us together. Maya. Congratulations from there.
Me, producer.
I'm glad to be here. It's show your allegiance, show your to destination, Liberia. Not like here. It's show your allegiance, show your to destination, Liberia. The red on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 days of the people we are known as First Republic, the Lone Star
shining evermore. The flag of Liberia.
It's flying all the time.
What a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the show. Welcome to Bitz And Pieces this afternoon. It's on Voice of Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia and other frequency across the country.
We humble themselves and feed my bed.
We'd like to say welcome to the show. A lot of issues happening. A lot of things happening in the country. And this afternoon we've conversed to talk about some of the issues trending in our country.
Together, let's keep the peace.
Right here this afternoon on the show.
Build our nation.
A lot of issues, like I said, too many issues trending. And of course, we're going to take our time and talk about some of the issues trending right here this afternoon on the show. Those of you watching, share the show as it promises to be very fascinating this afternoon. Invite someone to join. Invite someone to listen along. To move on and start to talk about some of the issues trending this afternoon. And so without delay, and I would like to just take down the theme song and welcome to the show my colleague, Francis. Francis, welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome. Yesterday, I did not see you. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We got to keep the hustle going. And so definitely this is what we love doing for our people. So we will always be here. And so, however, sorry to all of our followers, those of you who was expecting my voice on the radio yesterday. But however, we trust the abilities of those, that are running the show. My good friend and brother Josh, sat in yesterday, kept your day going. And so, however, I'd like to say good afternoon to all of you. Those of you following from Montserrat County, especially from the commercial hub of Montserrat County here in Monrovia, I would like to say good afternoon. Those of you following from the periphery of Montserrat County in Gatineausville and in other parts of the sub regions, let's move over to Nimba County. If you are following from Nimba County, we'd like to say good afternoon. All the way there in Kakata. I'm talking about those, areas. People are clearly getting our broadcast. We'd like to say good afternoon. Those of you following from Grand Bassa County there, Buchanan City, we'd like to say good afternoon. We also have people following there from Grand Cape Mount County, Bombing County. Good afternoon to all of you Liberians following. Not forgetting about those of you following there from Lofa County. Yes, certainly. We got followers there from Lofa County. We'd like to wish you a pleasant, Tuesday afternoon greetings. All of you across the country, those of you following us via our social media platform. And if you are following by the means of a radio, you can just go to Facebook. You type in Voice of Liberia, VOL, and you are going to get us live here on today's broadcast. And so it promises to be great today. There are a lot of things happening, like George said. So we are going to be looking deep into those, stories tapping the news space across Liberia, and especially those ones that are meant for the common good of our people, those ones that intend to, encourage the living conditions of our people. Sometimes, it ranges from politics, good politicking within every nation helps to develop. It helps to balance the state. And those of you say following or interacting within a social space, would like to say many thanks for your contributions to Mama Liberia. There are other sectors of the country. You are making your own meaningful impacts in your own weak ways. Would like to say congratulations to you. Let's continue to keep making Liberia great. And definitely is a teamwork. You there, we are here. So today, let's make it more interactive. I am Francis Leonard Kokwe, and so I'm here along with my brother today. And trust me, you are going to have yourselves a very, very great time.
Just update us the lineup. What are the issues we're going to talk about?
So we have three top stories. Yeah, I know those of us following other platforms, there are other stories making headlines in Liberia. But for today, let me just bring you up to speed when it comes to our major talking points here today. So we have in recent time we've been following. Just yesterday, there was a donation made by the Bon County Senator, Senator Prince.
That was Friday.
Friday.
on Thursday.
Senator Prince Kemumwe, Friday over the weekend last week, he made a donation of a bus to the computer science students.
Commuters.
Yeah, the commuters, those who are unable to make their ways to the various localities, you are able to donate a bus. But now he has been catching the news space in terms of that aspect, because some are saying that his personal institution, he was able to make donation of brand new buses.
We're moving to that.
Yeah, I'm just giving a gist. So we'll talk in depth of that. Yeah, because the bus, according to the commuters of the university, the senator donated a rotten bus, according to them, which that word is so harsh. So, but we will be looking into that. And next, the nurse from GFK who yesterday ran with misinformation, according to the Ministry of Health, that Liberia has once again experienced the Ebola virus disease outbreak, but it has been demystified by the Ministry of Health that the information was misleading and false. So she was earlier on arrested by the Liberia National Police, but sources have informed us that she has been released. So we will also take a look at that.
Yeah.
And
our lawyer, she was released. Go ahead.
Lot of on our lastly from our platform here today on our plate, what we have there have been a lot of resignations made by some lawmakers within the former ruling party, the CDC, and imagine about 49, according to information released by NIMBO, a movement supporting the re-election of President Bouaka, that 49 of the lawmakers are pledged their support to NIMBO, and that speaks about the automatic support to President Bouaka's second term bid. And so we will be looking at, but on the flip side, the leadership, the management of the party didn't hesitate, but it just went on by making new appointments, filling in those vacancies that we experienced the resignation. So these are the three major talking points we're going to be taking a look at this evening. So shortly we will be bringing you to speed of those of you following our social media platform. So we are going to be informing you about those followers. But however, you can do the same. Just go there and leave your comments, when it comes to these talking points that we have highlighted. Tell us where you are following from. And then we are going to be highlighting those of you following us here today on the radio. And so right after that, we will be taking our discussion aspect here. We'll be making our own analysis. But trust me, we always do this as a teamwork. We make our own points, we make our own inputs. Likewise, we expect you to do the same. Those of you, following from the public grade. So those of you also following by the means of radio, please don't forget to invite somebody to the show. Invite somebody. Yeah, those of you driving, please drive with care. Drive with caution. Don't drink and drive, the golden rule. So those of you following, yes, if you are even driving, please moderate the sound of your receivers. Do not play your FM dial very loud. Don't do that. And those of you following too, either by the means of a keke, the motorcycle. question is, why must a senator who represents the entire county agreeing that the university is being situated. There are some students who are living a very huge distance away from that identical university. Some are even living from Central Monrovia. Some are even living from other parts of the country, other near neighboring counties, attending the Cottonton University. Why? Yeah, we agree that yes, the university is a boarding school, but not every student will have that financial ability to go and be lodged there at the university. So we applaud the gesture. That's the first thing. The very first attempt for the senator to have captured in his mind to make this donation, it is a good thing. But let's look at now, if you are doing things in life, once you decide to do it the right way, the impact will definitely be felt. But you cannot go and carry on a donation that at the end of the day that people will see, causing the students of the university, suffering at the end of the day. Imagine that some students are in hurry to go to school, and that route has a very long highway, especially from other parts of the county heading to the university. You observe that there are a lot of longer distances, along those routes. Yeah, along that route leading to the very university. So at the end of the day, imagine that the bus will be found, broken down at a certain point of the road. So there will be a lot of constraints. Some students may lose, may be able to miss their classes. There are some students who may likely not even attend class or classes for that day. So these are things that we are saying. Why must leaders in this country suffer the ordinary people? And purchasing a bus, it is not something that we can consider as a financial, constraint or, financial heavyweight on a senator like Honorable Prince Kemumwe. So it is a total disservice to his constituents. It is something that is very disheartening, and the senator needs to remove that very bus from the university campus and restore that bus with a brand new bus. It is not an appeal. It is not an appeal. It is his responsibility. He owes the students, he owes the constituents his personal social corporate responsibility. We agree that there are other projects that you are carrying on, which we may not highlight, but our attention is being drawn to whatever concern or concerns that may be raised by the ordinary people. If you decide to feed somebody who is hungry, do not go and provide feeding that will, at the end of the day, cause more hunger for this person, right? So if you are doing it, let it be reliable, let it be sustainable, let it be durable. You cannot take a bus, an old bus from either one of these parking stations around that somebody has a banner and go and maybe spray it, you take it to Liberian students and maybe try to push it around that, oh yes, this bus here is brand new and this bus here. Now they showcasing the charade. These are things that we have problem with. Why must you go and establish a whole program? Why must you go and establish a whole occasion just to donate a rotten bus? That's something, there is one thing that most lawmakers continue to do. If you observe other counties, you notice that some are they're building substandard bridges. You are going to build substandard bridge. They will always do this, but at the end of the day, they will definitely attach high cost to these, projects, which are very unfair, to our people. And even the boss, I'm very much aware and truly convicted that when it comes to certain reports that are expected to be made by this senator, he is going to include this very bus within his report, and definitely the cost attached. That will be attached. You observe that it is going to be well escalated. Look at the cost. Look at the bus, the physical structure of the bus. When you look at the physical structure of the bus, you will see now we have it on the live. You observe people pushing this bus that were recently donated. I'm talking about last week Friday. Just take a look at the bus. Take a look at the bus. Now, even if you take a very close view of it, when you go very close to this bus, you observe that, yeah, it just, maybe people just went to just rubbing on this bus, yeah, just spray, type of quick servicing, just to give it that facelift. But you see, when it comes to engines, especially moving objects, right, we are now looking at the auto structure or the auto look of moving objects like motorbikes, kekes, taxis, buses, and so forth. But what rather draws any engineer's attention is the engine, the stability, the current status of the engine is what people are looking at. You can go and donate a bus, then people continuously, start to push a bus all around the place. It's a total disgrace on the part of the senator. This is a total disgrace. And trust me, he has rendered complete mockery, at students, at Liberian students at the Cottington University. And this is very bad. We must not accept these kind of gestures in our society. Look, if you are not forced to do something, just don't do it. But you cannot go and insult, Liberian students in the name of, I want to satisfy these people. Look, you are not forced to make donation. Just forget about making a donation and get fully prepared before making, that donation.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Guys, please let us know how the sound. I mean, previously some of you started to say that the sound wasn't okay, but I'm quite sure it's okay now. Please let us know. Give us an update as it relates to the sound. How is it? Is it okay now? You let us know as we move on with the show. Let's acknowledge some of you watching. Abraham Kekura says, "Good afternoon, viewer L. I'm watching from Grand Cape, County, Kenya." There, as Dolo said, you people don't want to come in Nimba with the station branch, right? Rest assured, we will come to Nimba. Don't worry. Benda Dekali says, "Good afternoon. My name is Benda. I'm following you from Lagos this afternoon." Benda is always watching us from Lagos. Welcome to the show. Ruben Kennan says, "I'm following." Aaron there. Yakat says, "Good job." Saturday, Zoe Woodware, welcome to the show. Manton and Son says, "I'm following live from Broadville. Thanks for the show." Emmanuel Rick says, "I'm following from Jamaica Route, Basel Town, District 18. Welcome." Brabi Emba says, "Good afternoon, Josh. I'm following live from Bourgeois, Lemon River." Matthew N. Dolet says, "Good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Bapolo County, Bopolo City. All ears open for a firing conversation." Show. Vinisa Junior Bar has joined us. Welcome to the show. Alio T. Sharif has joined us from Southtown, Bomi County. Welcome to the show. And yes, Ali says okay. Abraham Lawrence says good. Very good now. Okay. Abraham Lawrence is still here. Says good afternoon. I'm watching live from where are you watching from? Please indicate that on the comment section so that we notify you as well. So, I mean, automatically, no better way, Francis, you could place it. Senator Moy, who's having to be the senator of Bon County, two-term representative of District 2 in Bon, and later begin elected as senator of the county. He was given 9 years, and he's going back. And wants to be given another 9 years. Yeah. So last weekend, or this weekend, yes, that was this weekend when he took a bus. In fact, he earlier went to the school and made a commitment to the institution, specifically the commuters, the students, that he was going to make available a bus for them. So while in the preparation process, people reached out to all when they were doing the body work on that bus. That bus is a very old bus. And then he went and said he paid, I think, 15 or 16K for the bus. People reached out to us. Where they were doing the body work of that bus, I can say to you where they did the body work of that bus. People reached out and they said a whole lot about this. I said, no, but wait. When Senator Moy went there, and he made the presentation of that bus to the Cotton University, people started reaching out. Some of the students started reaching out to me personally. That Josh, we are disappointed in Senator Moy. Senator Moy being our senator that we've supported him throughout his election. When he was in District 2, though he lied, he made his way to turn. He became lawmaker. I mean, later he came. Moy did not do anything before becoming senator of the county. But because of the propaganda, the fake, messages, the lies he took to the people. In fact, he came out with it resting at some point in time today. When I flagged that issue, they were all around and running all around the place. So when he did the presentation on the bus, too many students got disappointed and they reached out to me. And I flagged that issue. Some of his back tool or some of those guys who are carried away by their bellies. They were saying all kinds of things. So this morning, the driver of the bus decided to take the bus, to park it to a better place. Take it from ahead of the yellow building, ahead of the university, to park it to a better place. But frustratingly,
the bus can even move.
Disgracefully, the bus could not start. The bus could not move. After Moy have taken the show, that kind of big show, you man, a politician, that kind of big show, after eating that kind of big show, therefore the guys to go and start the bus, to move the bus cannot even start, it can't move. So right away, some of the students again reached out and said, George, the same thing we're telling you, you see, you felt we're lying, you felt we're joking, you felt we're lying on Senator Moy. We told you that this bus was old and it could not carry us for even a month. But the bus would not even sit down inside, would not even use the bus, they let the bus push in the morning. And I was like, wow, are you serious? If so, send it to me, let me see. In less than, 30 seconds. The person sent me the video. And I was like, wow. And that's how I did a post on the page. I did a post on the page. Even the first one, I did it. But now, this is what I want to say. Moy is a serious embarrassment to the people of Bond County. If Bond County will rush ahead, then Moy should be booted out as senator. I'm not going to mince my words on this. This is the same Moy who, when he was in District 2 vying for the senatorial seat, brother, the man said, oh, District 2 was the most developed district.
Yeah.
He said a whole lot about that place, but today go there and see. Go to that district and see the condition. Go and see how the people are suffering in that place. They don't even have safe drinking water. I don't even want to talk about RAW. Because there's a company that is operating in our place, and the rapper is very bad. The only thing we do, he goes to the company, he gets his envelope and leave. Every weekend, Moy used to go to that place, get his envelope and leave. And this is the Moy who have gotten rich at the detriment of the people. We come and take one old bus, very old bus,
to a whole university, not just a high school,
and take it to Cardinal University. And we told the people, look, I've always said to people that our leaders are our problems. And I'm telling the people of Bond County, Prince Moy is one of those problems. It's one of those holding Bond back. And I can mince my words on this. It's up to whoever to say whatever. I listened to one other little boy, on that coordinate stuff and try to
this is my disappointment. I'm just going through. Imagine. Probably they have fought to handle one or two stuff. But the president, according to this notice, he's the president. One Matthew Ure Williams, the president.
I don't even want to give him credence.
I don't even want to give him
yeah,
credence. But
don't do that.
see the mistake the young man is making. But now, when you scroll through the man profile, you see him associating with, Senator Moe. That's the very first problem that I have with him. And I know that because of this alignment, he will definitely debunk any information in the interest of a group of students. You seen it? Then he alone trying to debunk the reality.
You don't even want to take such a person serious.
Yes,
if I track on that in himself, the man, the driver,
battery,
the bus.
how will you say that?
Is that the driver or the bus got in the bus, but he pressed different button, and that's what the president the coin another driver, but the bus is banging, all kinds of things. The bus should be on Cotton campus. And the bus good, a new bus, it should be on Cotton campus for the student to use it. What you want to do in Banga? Lord, let me say this. And I continue to say, he's good at using all kinds of lies. He's good at succeeding at the detriment of people by lies. And that's how he became senator. At some point in time, this man had something arrest on the market during the 2020 senatorial election. This man said he was begging rights. And because of that, the people were, they were moved.
You were moved.
And in fact, he made a commitment to the people that if I'm elected, I will continue to do this.
Yeah, start.
But go there, go and see. Go and see what they get one rest them there. And I went there the other day when I came back. They were saying all kinds of things. But I will revisit that place. I can assure you, I will revisit that place. We will go to that place, we'll go on a farm. We will go on a farm. The place he producing the rice, you will have to continue producing the rice for the people.
Have you
to come to power?
Have you
be in power, you still be lying.
Have you taken a look at the inner, structure? Let's just forget about how they painted the bus, right? But okay, then we try to put aside the engine for now. But look at the bus, even the seats the Tata bear rope.
That guy, Moe is a disgrace. And I'm saying it repeatedly. Moe has failed, and Moe should not be around the space. Look, if Bon County, if that people in that county that serious people, Moe will not be around that place and say,
definitely.
I'm being honest. If the people of Bon County, they are serious, they can't stand and allow Moe to be senator because he has failed. Point out, Moe campaign promises, what were the things he said he was going to do? Has he been able to do it? No. What has he done? The rest he spoke about, is he still producing the rest? Where are we today with rest production? Moe has failed. Nothing. Then you go take boss, you carry to the people because you want to become senator, you want to give you another 9 years.
Re-election.
So that another tactic again you want to use to get back as senator. And frustratingly, some of the things that he criticized people for that, they were misusing resources, they were, misusing the resources of the state, but today Moe is in the country. He's not sleeping.
Yeah.
He's in the look and corners of the country and doing all kinds of things. This guy, Moe, you cannot continue to lie to our people. You cannot continue deceiving the people.
The people of Bon County needs to reject Senator Moe. There are some individuals that need to be retired, brother.
Oh yeah,
we cannot sit. We see, our people, being lied to. You cannot sit. Especially when you are enjoying at the detriment or at the expense of the people and continuously placing, those same people who elected you, those same people who empowered you, those same people who employed you, causing them to live a kind of backward life. Why would it take you in the first place to order a brand new bus? But instead, you come and buy one bus that run from Monrovia to Bon County, Monrovia to Bon County for several months, even a year plus. You take that same bus. Do you know what we are saying here? You take the same bus and go do connoisseur buying, go purchase a terribly used bus from the side, and now you waste paint on it and say you're going to make donation. Is this how you intend to gain the glory from your people that you take to serve?
Another tactic that we're using to
but this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This should not be done. This must not be done to our people. And when I sit, brother, sometimes this is where people always have problems with us. Because whenever we tend to bring the truth to the public glare, they take it personal. But this is not about being personal. It's about you, doing the right thing.
Oh,
If you think you want to be, re-elected to the Senate, continue to work for the people. Be real. You need to be real, Senator Moy. You need to be real. And matter of fact, the time is late. There is nothing this senator can do right now to having re-elected to the Senate. Trust me, my brother.
My boy,
you see the boss. Show the boss to the camera. Where the other young man sitting down because you supporting Moy politically, you can't talk about a party got dream.
Yes, they put Putin in the boss. Yeah. Like Moy new boss, you get it, people. The thing is, it's funny and serious. On a very serious note, see that kind of thing. See that kind of thing here. See what's happening. Hey, man. Hey, Prince Moy. What's this? Why our people will continue to treat us in the kind of form and manner? Why the people will continue to behave like this? And this is about time that the young people come out. You need to speak to him. That look, Senator, this is wrong. You cannot continue to do this. You lie to the people on rest. At the end of the day, they voted you. You got elected. You forgot about that. Over 4 years since he became senator. That is 5 years. That now he's going back because someone is there and someone is in the back. The person, had the ambition and want to contest. So he's all over in the corner and taking hand out everywhere.
No, he has some political fear. Whenever you see people carry on a quick impact project, I call it quick impact projects, it's because of them seeing their own shadow. Yeah, when you start to see your own shadow,
that's what can happen sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is very embarrassing. It's very shameful, very embarrassing. You know what I mean? A senator of the county, this man, look, Moy was now he had nothing when he became lawmaker. In fact, that Bong County made he where he is today. In fact, go to Bong. When you enter Banga, as soon as you pass place to be the route leading to your house, that route is paved.
Yeah.
The route leading to Moy house is paved. But you know what the pavement stopping? Right in front of the fence. The rest of the other place going back there, I don't go by on their own. And what a road. You know how many communities in Banga, the route is very deplorable? Senator Moy has not been able to advocate to ensure that those routes are paved. Or, let me say, to even rehabilitate those routes. But Senator Moy is paving his horse route. He's giving all bus in that kind of condition to Cotton University students. And I see some of the folks, some of our young brothers, who are driven by that belly. Why should they want to defend the kind of attitude? But it's quite frustrating. It's quite disgracing on a very serious note.
Why must those young people? Anyway, you see, sometimes these things are usually influenced, right? Because I respect a lot of young people who are attending that university, and I trust their level of assessment when it comes to these things. But observing that such, an old rotten boss was accepted, it shows that this was politically motivated by this, some folks, like you said, it is because of their own personal, gains, personal aggrandizement, and what they intend to, pocket, to beg for themselves and their family at the detriment of the ordinary people. There's a reason why such, old rotten boss was accepted. And look, to those conscious-minded commuter students of the university, please, you guys need to work together and return this bus. Look, you guys have to sit there and make people to become serious. And then turn the bus over. The young man got to be serious.
Oh yeah.
Man got to be serious.
Oh yeah.
That at the end of the day, then you do the right thing. But look, if they would just sit there and remain quiet, like I'm seeing some of these small, cover our story. I'm feeling disappointed.
Oh yeah. They're responding.
So at the end of the day, the men will feel relaxed that yes, they are enjoying the bus. Where in 24 says they are pushing the bus here. Well, the men will sit down and say, yeah, they are enjoying the bus. And at the end of the day, George, let's look at the intent and let's look at the result. Nowadays, I just wonder why is it most people do donations. What is your main intent? Now, the intent of Senator Moy by he donating that bus, will such donation be made? Is it that he's going to realize or not? Is that about him? This man is sitting in an air vehicle every day, moving around. But
Luxury,
let's look at those people who were in need, in need of the bus. Are they going to, experience the dividend of such donation? Would the result be actually, actualized? No. So at the end of the day, it's just going to be a mere political show that the senator doing campaign time is going to place it within a manifesto that donated bus, to commuting students at the Cardinal University. And you see, look, to all of those conscious-minded students, I'm calling on you. It is because of you. I'm not a student of the Cardinal University either, and I hold nothing personal against Senator Mwe, but it's about that selfish, mindset. And that is a total wickedness, against against a student of Cardinal University. So we are speaking in your own interest. You need to return that bus. Please do the honorable thing. Return the bus. And look, the senator will come to a sensei and say, "Yeah, I'll be a wicked."
And the guy is very skillful in a sense. Imagine what the guy did, brother. That kind of old boss, very old.
And when spray the bus,
the man went spray the bus very well.
When you see it from outside,
they managed to drive your Cardinal campus.
Yeah.
The man pack it. You already see a shining man. The man.
Look, why you see I have the other young man. The other young man who we have defending this the old rotten bus issue about Senator Mwe. Look, it is temporary. I know that when it comes to engine, nothing is permanent, but the duration that students of the university may be expecting to say, oh yes, this will be able to help us in this process, but for at least 6 months. 6 months.
Let's say 3 months.
Because engines can break down. Yeah, but in less than a day.
But they pushing the bus. Then someone will say the engine get problem or the day that the tire, how can I stop? Is that look, it's not convincing.
No, it's not.
It's not convincing. What Moy did, Moy will have to go back and apologize to the student of Cotton University.
He needs to apologize.
You cannot do that to the people. He lied. That's another show where Moy want to eat. And people know. The man want to eat show. Can't take all boys you can carry to that place. And this is a man who have gotten rich at the detriment of the people. The same people you gave me all boys, or you getting rich at the detriment of the people. Go and see the mansion where he get right now in Banga. When he got it. How he got it?
It was when he got the power.
Oh yeah.
Well, nothing.
The same people make you have what you have today. But see how you treating them. See what you're doing today. You don't have a bag of rice on the market. And you promise them that you're going to be doing it continuously. How dare you, Mwe, will be treating the people in the form and manner. And people expect us to be quiet and not to say a word.
No.
People expect us to be quiet. And that's very bad. It's not about what John Brown, get today. But it's about the people. It's about the people. I'm not in Banga. But how do you think I'm getting all the information? The students are filling us with the information on a daily basis. The students are filling us, and as we speak, the guy they carry that car to before the day ends will get information from the garage. The general garage they carry that old bus to before the day ends. The students will get information.
See the trash.
They are the ones giving us the information.
See this other line, from the trash that this young man wrote. He said the CSA chairman, the Cardinal Student Association, disclosed that technicians and drivers from their company was there. The company mean disclosed.
Yeah. The brother himself too is just another contradiction. He just contradicted himself everywhere.
No, but he has exposed himself. Because when you do this, you try to expose, yourself to the public, and it is bad for young people in society. We are not stopping people from being aligned to politicians in society, but the reason why you build that relationship is to either aid that person in terms of helping them with pieces of information, advices when it comes to those issues that people are faced with within our society. But you cannot build that relationship and try to hide the realities only because you want to pocket something for you and your family. That's been very wicked and unfair to your fellow colleagues. So this young man at the Cornell University needs to retract his statement. We have all evidences, to prove that the bus is outdated.
Old. Yeah.
The bus is old. The bus is rotten. In fact, that bus is not durable, to commute students for the next 1 month. And 1 month may be very long, but we are saying that, the project, the donation is unrealistic. All right. You may see the physical structure, but the result will not be obtained of that bus. Yeah, definitely that bus will never be, the realities will not be, actualized.
When I saw that video, I sat and said to myself, but why Moy decided to treat the people like this? There's a saying that says, if you don't like me, don't harm me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, just forget about it, right?
Yeah.
But you made a commitment. You made a commitment to the people. By the end of the day, you carry old bus. He presented the bus. When he did the presentation of the bus, after all of the information we started investigating. People, some of the students, I reached out to all that the bus was over the day, and they started to send us some information. And we did it. They posted the first time. Oh, some of the other staff. Well, that. Some of them were even pretending to be students of Cornell University. And you see, so I just look at them. And this morning, they may go get any bus on the bus and start. Hey man, that put you the bus.
Is it because it left? Which sound driver will leave the car system on?
Yeah.
That's a poor excuse. Saying that the driver left the system of the car on, so in the next morning the battery got drained. Even no, listen, if the terminals of that car is functioning well, you could have easily take battery and adjust for the car to start. Take battery from another car, place it there, and start the car. But when you are pushing it, there is a little fault. There is a fault. I mean, little. You need to check the engine system of that vehicle. So, Senator Moe, you need to go and pick up the rotten bus that you donated to the students of
University.
Go and pick up that bus, and we'll respect you if you carry on the redonation by donating something new, something more durable, something more acceptable to the students of Cornell University, instead of them maintaining that bus and suffer on a daily basis. Because instead of them using money now to put together for their regular transportation, they'll be putting money together for repairs. So that is just a complete embarrassment. You have donated to the students of the Cornell University, and you need to do the needful, Senator.
And honestly, let me say something to the people. Let me say something to Cornell University students. If you guys will sit there, for some of us, we've played our part and we're going to play our part. The fact that I flagged this thing and I told you that the boss, it was old and the boss is old. I'm saying it continuously. We're not using our words. The very first time we brought the information, y'all were sharing it, y'all were saying all kinds of things about it. This morning we did another post. We posted a video, not just photo, but a video where you see the people pushing the bus. So why in black? So now, sometimes we don't just come here and say things because we want to say, or we don't just take the phone and just write or just do a post because we want to do a post. So let me say this to Cornell University students. On many days, some of you who are there and defending, the bus is like this. Some of you will miss classes because of that bus. Because when you're on the bus and going for class and the bus breaks down, and no other means to drive on Cotton campus, then there were some of you will come to your senses. We are saying to Senator Moe, what he did was wrong. It was bad. If you never wanted to help the people, just forget about it. You are not the only leader of that county. You are to forget about it. You cannot continue to behave like this. You always lie. And every time you lie, you are exposed. And you continue to lie. And the young people of the country carry themselves for little of nothing. Every time this young man lies, he will be exposed. But he continues lying. What's the motive behind all these things? Oh, you just want to be senator, that's all. That's why you're running all around the place and using all sorts of tricks. But let me say this to a few other lawmakers. My understanding is, besides the busting, let me say this. My understanding is there are few lawmakers, some of them, they even opposition lawmakers. Moe is having some conversation with them. And he wants them to support him.
It's for his
Yeah,
senatorial
for his senatorial, bid. But let me say this. I mean, those of you who know Moe, who know the kind of person Moe is, those of you who know the kind of person Moe is, he only succeeds at getting people out of their position when he's close to you. I can name several other leaders of the county that today they are not leaders of that county because of Moe. He succeeds in getting at you when he's close to you. Former Senator Henry Yala.
Yeah.
Moe got close to this man. He made some commitment to this man. Gave the man call out, I'm made you my man. I can't do this. I can't contest against you. I can't do this to you. You know where we came from. We are brothers. We are friends. At the end of the day, what happened? Moe contested against this man. Moe contested against this man.
And he defeated the former senator.
The former senator and a lot of other people. Moe succeeded in getting them out because he got close to them. And I see some of my own big brothers. The lives of Marvin Cole, the lives of Eugene Collins. You guys have to be careful. Oh, yeah.
Be watchful.
Eugene is my own big brother. Everyone knows that. Eugene is my friend. Eugene is my big brother. We have conversation frequently. He's a very good guy. But you have to be careful with Moe. You have to be very careful with Moe. The lives of Marvin Cole. From what we've gathered is that Marvin Cole will certainly be pledging support to Moe. But we gave him support to Moe for his re-election. But look, let me say this. Marvin Cole, you have to be careful too. Because this is the Moe that is planning Bill McGill Jones. This corrupt guy who was right here at the Ministry of Finance and was taken from there because of corruption. All of the illegal acts at the ministry, he was involved. Bill Jones, very corrupt young man. But go and see the kind of life this boy is living now. Because of that, the people took him to carry him, I think, to Ministry of State. And he's just there now. Because they play the ball, we're playing money, we're getting contracts to a family member, then the people talking from that place. They say, Mama, you can't continue to do the thing to us. You have to leave. At some point in time, the Minister of Finance said they were investigating, that issue that came out. I think that was the first time. There's an issue that came out at the Ministry of Finance. Bill Jones and Moe didn't hear anything. At the end of the day, Moe had to, play a game. Today, you can't hear nothing about it.
Yes, how to switch it.
But like I was saying, right? Marvin Cole will have to be careful because your friendship, your relationship with Moe is now planting Orlando Zawolo, who have contested 2 times in that district, finished second to you, Marvin Cole. You have to be careful with this man. And this man is also bringing Bill Jones, another man who doesn't have the moral, who doesn't have what it takes to be represented. This man is planning this man against you. And there are a lot of people he's giving some helping hands to. Just sit there and say, I want to support Moe re-election.
Once you are desperate for the Senate, you need people from all districts, right, of your county, especially those leaders. And now, the man is targeting those representatives. If you are not, aligning with him, he's going to support somebody within your district. This is something that even Eugene Collins, like you said, he's a good young man, or a hardworking young man. He needs to be very careful. He needs to be very mindful with the friendship of Senator Moe. So this is something that, may hamper his re-election as well. Now, for you to just trust Senator Moe, it takes, I don't know whether somebody must come and pray for you before you say no, but it is something difficult, especially when you have, followed the political track record of Senator Moe. He has never get involved with any political engagement without his interest coming first. That's it. Because now we agree here that's politics. Politics, people always engage for the personal interest. But again, when you are doing it, you do it without conscience because you are working with other young people. But when I said you do it at the end of the day, you start to affect the young people in general. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now do it with your other politician friends, but forget the ordinary people. If you have nothing to offer the ordinary people, yeah, just sit in your office and do your other engagements. Why take rotten boss, brother? This thing is still getting to me. Why take rotten boss? Yeah, and go suffer the ordinary people, struggling students who saw it like a dream come true for most of them, but at the end of the day, they got disappointed. Look, as we speak, the boss is still down. All that managers struggle.
Oh, yeah.
For it to start, but
so it's in the garage at the moment.
Right.
It's in the garage.
Yeah, it's in the garage. The boss is still down. People are feeding her with the information.
The boss is in the
The
garage.
boss is still in the garage.
Jesus.
You look at the boss seat, you'll see the tata that one rope on it just to hold it tight. Some of the seats of the boss are all worn up. Then you sit there, you can't talk about I donated brand new boss to a student of Cardinal University. Why must you lie? You're a senator. Why must you lie? You should be a man of integrity. Don't do this. Stop fighting for personal glory when you know that it is not, you do not own that glory, in return. Stop fighting for it. Look, anything you deserve, it will definitely work to you. And now, trust me, the time for Ombomwe, to serve as senator for Bon County, the time,
it's very close.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, he will be stepping out. Trust me, you know what we are saying. We are not just saying it based on personal opinion. We are saying it based on the investigation we've conducted. We're saying it based on the survey we have carried on with people. And we will be in a county anytime soon. We'll not announce it because we normally, carry on our own survey with our people. Look, we don't sit and discuss with just individuals. Yeah, like him or over here, because at the end of the day, that young man will have a son. Is feeding him and his family one way or the other. At the end of the day, it's independent opinion. If we take it now, it will just, meant to derail the public space in terms of, factual information as it relates to the workings of Senator Mwe. But instead, we will always engage our people. Look, any district is not just about Bon County, but any district.
Yes, we'll be moving to counties very soon. We'll be going to the counties.
We will take our microphones to the people. We need to hear from our people and help to sensitize the society, especially the listening space. Because there are some of them who they go and do one leg chicken scratching something like was calling our local parliament and go and flood it with too many writings on our social media spaces. And if you sit down in your lake corner after reading, you say, oh yeah, the man is doing well. No, but visit the people, sit with the people, interact with them, and you'll get the realities on ground.
Yeah, sure. So let's acknowledge those of you who just joined in the show via our our Facebook feud. Aliu Sharif says yes, it's okay. Thanks a lot. Abraham Lawrence says very good now. Abraham says I'm watching live from Spain. Welcome to the show. Stanley Sharif said most definitely I'm watching from Browville City. Poka Robert says good afternoon, great hard-working family of the great voice of Liberia. Welcome to the show. Let's move on. Puga says thanks so kindly for the great work doing always for our country. This person says revolutionary greetings leaders. I'm following closely from Manbuza Quarter resident. Aloysius Lucky says good afternoon. I'm following live from Congo Town. Matthew Cholople says I'm watching live and Liberian people are not honest to themselves. That is why politicians will continue to use you until Liberian people can be honest. No, they were. I want to use the word. I don't want to pronounce this word. For something, politicians will be afraid to use them. Yes, so the day Liberian people know themselves as a people who are honest to themselves, they will never allow themselves to be used by politicians. Albert Tito says, I'm watching from Browville community. It's a THT community enjoying the great topic. Alberto, yes, still continue. Yes, yes, Albert, we can read all this stuff here from you. Yeah, but welcome, guys. Jess Koyon has joined the show, and a lot of you has joined. Welcome to the show, guys. share the show. A lot of issues to talk about. And let's move on. We have to take some calls. Let's hear from our people on this thing. Mui has donated a very old bus to Cornell University. This is the Mui who have always succeeded on lies. They may have succeeded on lies, but every time he lied, he's exposed. And I like this. Yeah, I like this. Because when people are behaving in this kind of form and manner, it's good we expose them. You know, it's up to him. Let him give out the money. Let him continue to dish out the money for his folks to defend. Let him continue to dish out the money. But the thing is, the reality here is, we will bring it out. Whenever Moy is in the wrong, we'll flag it. Any other person, any other leader, the fact that that person is in the wrong, we'll flag it out. So I see people running all around Facebook. They're taking some money from Moy. They're doing all kinds of things. It's up to them. It's up to them.
But what the else are, we'll continue to speak here.
We don't care. It's up to them. But the fact is, that bus is all. We should go and get that bus from that place. If you don't want to get the people bus, that's your business. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, but you cannot behave like this. You can use that kind of that BM thing and behave like this. Oh yeah. For instance, that BM thing and behave the way we behave. Oh yeah, you can behave like this as a leader who got that love for his people to behave in such form and manner. It's bad, it's disappointing, it's very frustrating. And the students, there are some of them who they've reached out to us, they are very disappointed in Senator Moy's action. But again, we feel what they're going through. You just have to manage it, that the kind of person you say that your senator, that the kind of thing he's doing. That they love the man gave you, and I see people trying to fix things on Facebook.
That didn't go ahead.
Yo, keep facing it. You'll just be there. You'll be there. You think that when we take issue, we just want to raise issue because we want to raise it. When people saw the video the morning on the scene, was like, bro, they was like, wow. They report the people, bro, it's serious. They get a bag of buses. Or lay one time. That is the Unity Party people. They get good to the people. Yeah, but the thing is, it's bad. Why our leaders are continue to treat our people like this? Why? The thing is getting to me, eh? Imagine of Moy or Prince Moy who have gotten rich at the detriment of the people. They may even richer than the country now.
Yeah, man, one guy more than the entire country.
I'm telling you, Moy is richer than the country. I'm saying this. I'm not joking about it.
But let's look at the
kind of properties that man get.
Let's look at the country's national budget and compare it to the man's current asset that he holds within the country.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was saying. Do that.
The kind of property that boy get. Yeah. I beg you, yeah. But let's move to the lines and take few calls. The cash giveaway is on *799*8# *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Play with just $50 Liberian dollars, and let's go *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Play with just $50 Liberian dollars, and let's move on. So we can take few calls on this thing.
Let's announce the line.
Yeah, 0773419502 0773419502 0773419502 0773978564 0773419502 or better still 0773978564 0773978564 or 0773419502 are the numbers that put your voices through this afternoon on the show. Let's hear you. What's your take? What do you say you have to say regarding this attitude involving Senator Prince Moy? We can take maybe a few calls on this thing because we have a lot of issues to talk about. This thing involving the Ministry of Health, and this lady will have to talk about it as well. But let's go to the line. This person, hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing? Good afternoon. How are you coming?
We are okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Charlie Bancola here from Banga Bon County, but currently I'm calling from Firestone Division 16.
Go ahead from Firestone.
The issue of Senator Moy, I said this thing from the beginning. Before Moy becomes senator, even representative, I was the very man that he came to on the Demetan Road. Organized a 10-man committee before even having an open when he is in the yard of 14 Ward District 2. I put them down and advised them that Moy will go for senator, he will go remain as a representative. Moy is a very desperate guy. I said to you, send Moy getting a senator to leadership. He don't know my number again. Black wishes is what belongs to me. But me have BA. I know how many politicians I organized that came in from country that when I enter in that place, people know very well that the great Bible is in Banga, is in from country. More those are on that studio. I will join you. I will become one of the strong supporter wings for that anti-campaign. I'm saying this with no regret. More is they are the kind of people that come to born country. But people can just go to him for just few coppers of money, few little of money, and just go around and lie to the people. He just collect a lot of gangs, a lot of liars. If responsible for people that put him behind him, one of them is called Siako, and one of the best men that I know ever get. You can just go, you see that he know how to speak better, he just lie to people. That man went against his own brother from Siako, our former senator. So up to present, he just take more to be a biological brother and get forgot about all of the family. When you ready to speak against the family. But I say to you, I take Moy to be a greedy hunter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where I go, he's a greedy hunter. I want to tell the fellow listener out there, you can be in Moruga, you can be Cape, you can be bombing. I'm saying this to you, if Moy can be friendly with any of your representative or senator, I'm telling you, nothing will get from all of them because Moy is tricky. He's very tricky.
Thank you.
Criminal indeed.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get another person. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Hey, George, good afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the township of Johnsonville.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Did I hear you say that the fellow you boys that is now is push and start?
That push and start.
Brother, we display the video live.
Man, what kind of leaders do we have? These are the same thing when we're talking, people say we don't know what we're saying. They're making and go reach at the detriment of the people. Then he's there, he's doing all kind of clandestine act. Our people are good. But President now will speak to the ballot. Thank you, George.
Thank you. We can take maybe a call or two and move on because there are a lot of things we have to talk about. Enfield just had a press conference.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the conference. You listen to the head of Enfield. We are told. I mean, lot of issues to talk about. In fact, we need to move on. Yes, we need to move on. Star 799 star 8 hash. You keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. You keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. Keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. Play with just 50 Liberian dollars, and let's move on. Yeah, so yeah, you can set the basis.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Okay, let me just take this. Let me squeeze in this person, then we'll move on. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
How you doing, George?
I'm okay, man. Cici, let's hear you.
Thank you, Mr. After your policy studio.
Go ahead.
So when you say your interpretation, what can happen, myself? When you show your interpretation for driver with you justice, what can happen? When you say to me, somebody they truthful, the man go behind there and be lie. You understand? People talking about I know how can I move? You saw interpretation. And I want to put always a boy because you're not saying for the truth. They will come and lie to the people when they can't lie, when they can't lie, they let them. But now they're joking. Let them watch and see. And the issue of them, they are what they call talking about is fake Ebola. Then they call Joker West.
Hello, Masisi. We'll talk about that. Masisi, we'll come to that. We'll talk about that. But let's hear this person quickly. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name? From where you joined the show? Go ahead. Let's hear you. Yeah, welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Go ahead. Hello.
I think you need to adjust.
Hello.
We took from that of TB Junction to Kokai. When I even read Boloza, the school that there, the grammar school that there, Boloza public school, there is no chairs, nothing. If I went there, I wanted to do footage. You are telling the nanny, I said, but when in the interest of our brother and sister in the place here, because I am a citizen from Bob County, which from my district. So every part of Bob County, now I come on way to that place. I told her, I said, come on way to lie to the people instantly. To go away, a lot of money, go business. Just all around lying to all people and say, everything is fine, how this road, your face road, in fact, on the one he lied to the proof from the beginning, I want you to get all the window face on that road, all the connections to Sunday and to get us to that. Actually, I think to him, my dear brother, come on, wait, is doing all of that campaigning now for himself.
Oh, yeah, the mayor's, oh, in the budget, living in the budget.
Is suffering. What is that road? I think the road from TB Junction, they said they were trying to fix the road and create the road. And when that road is started to come, I went this morning, they see me, I went to meet people last Saturday, I came out Wednesday, the road is still to Kokai, there where the road starts. How my machine on that road, two. One G, I know one G8 or one grader and one excavator. Finish. If you are near TB Junction, the road project now going on.
Thank you.
They're doing it for in a good way. They're doing it for political route in which you 2028, 2029 will continue and people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Moe should stop behaving like this to our people quickly before we move on. Moe should stop behaving like this. And what we can say to the people in the various counties, we will very soon we'll start to go to the counties. We want to know how our people are living. We want to know. I think it's quite important that sometimes, let's move into the counties. Let's see the lives of our people, and let's come and have some of the conversation. What are the people they elected? What is it doing for them? Are they working in their interest? What are they doing? Let's move on, Francis, with this thing.
Okay, to take a look, because this is a national issue, especially when it comes to the Ebola virus disease. We know how it has affected, Liberia greatly. So it is something that has been parading within the corridors, even though the NPO has come up, by demystifying the previous pronouncement, made by one of the nurses there at the GFK. So, but however, we have just breaking the in recent, I think, for about some minutes ago.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Yeah, they held a press conference, and but before we come to the press conference, so they were able to place some basic information out to the public, which has to do with the travel advisory, on threat of Ebola outbreak. So some regulations that people must follow, especially when it comes to traveling. So on May 16 of this year, so the World Health Organization declared the Ebola virus disease outbreaks in the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Republic of Uganda, and the Republic of Uganda, a public health emergency of international concern. That's the institution through the WHO that released that. So considering the rapid spread of the disease in the DRC, the government of the Republic of Liberia through the Ministry of Health and the National Public Health Institute of Liberia and Field has activated the EVD public health measures at points of entry for travelers, in addition to ongoing measures in keeping with the international health regulations. So as a result, the government of the Republic of Liberia herewith issue with this EVD travel advisory number 01, which was on May 25th, 2026, with immediate effect as follows. So all travelers arriving from or transiting through DRC or Uganda will be required to truthfully fill out a traveler's surveillance form provided on board or upon arrival. That's the very first one. Is it at all points of entry, airports, ground crossings, and seaports, health screening, including body temperature, will be checked on all travelers. So a person suspected of having signs and symptoms of EVD or any other infectious disease will be managed accordingly. So in keeping with the national point of entry standard operating procedure. So all travelers will be, number three, all travelers will be provided with health information, advised to self-monitor and report on signs and symptoms of EVD, that's the Ebola viral disease, or any other infectious disease to the nearest health facility or call, call free. We have the call to free number. That's 4455. The same call to free number was previously announced during the first outbreak. So all travelers and convenience operators should adhere to infection prevention and control. That's the IPC measures, such as hand washing, use of sanitizers, and avoid unnecessary physical contact. So the forces any contaminated conveyance with a suspected person, cargo, or human remains of EVD or any other infectious disease will be decontaminated at point of entry to control spread of the disease. So the last one, 60, all Liberian citizens and residents are strongly advised against non-essential travels to Ebola affected countries. Even though you don't have anything doing there, you just have to get a close up. But now let's bring this short statement. So on today, 16 individuals, this is breaking, 16 individuals under surveillance after their arrival from affected Ebola African countries. People who just arrived, especially from DRC and that of Uganda, has been announced by the WHO. So the National Public Health Institute of Liberia has announced that it is currently screening and monitoring 16 foreign nationals who recently arrived in the country. So the individuals are from East African nations, including Uganda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. So this measure is part of Liberia's enhanced surveillance and preparedness efforts in response to the potential re-emergence of the deadly Ebola virus on the African continent. So NPO has reaffirmed that Liberia has not recorded any confirmed cases of the disease. So let it be made clear that we have no confirmed Ebola case here on the Liberian soil. So we can just do this quickly. To get a brief information.
16 travelers from the region, the affected region, which included 9 Ugandans, 3 Liberians, 1 from the
should be in your inbox. Check
Let
it.
me do that quickly.
It's important what she said that led to her arrest. Let's try to get it quickly.
Okay, so I'm on it.
You have it?
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
on it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's listen to it.
Okay, good. Let me take it from here. Let me take it from here. No, not this. Not this. Okay. Okay, good. I get it.
Good evening, family.
Hmm.
I hope everybody's okay. I just started well for everybody to be informed about the latest issue in Liberia now. I'm just coming from a meeting at JFK. I want everybody to know that Ebola has already entered Liberia. Some group of people went to Uganda. They went on a church conference. They went for the church conference and they are back. And 5 of them are showing signs and symptoms of Ebola. Their eyes are red. Their rectums red. They are vomiting and having running stomach. JFK can no longer handle it. They already send them to the unit. Let's be very, very careful what we are doing. Let's take our hand washing very seriously. We gotta keep safe to keep serving. I'm appealing to every one of us. When we're coming to work, interacting with patients, let's be in our PPE. If you're not feeling safe with the patient that you're treating, get your long sleeves on. Don't just go naked to any patient with short sleeve uniform. I'm appealing to every one of us. They just called us for a very important meeting, and what was said is what I'm thought it right to share to this family. I'm begging us. It is getting serious. National Health is hiding it. They think they're having things under control. But only God can help us. Let's take our precautions. Let us start to put hand washing buckets to our homes. Let's talk to our children to always be washing their hands. Let's talk to our neighbors. Let's try to make everybody know about what is going on so we can be on the alert. It's not time for any handshake. It's not time for any wrestling or anything. We gotta be very careful. We gotta be very careful. This set of people that came from Uganda, they're highly suspected of having this Ebola virus. And to what I saw in the Congo one, they have not had any medication or any vaccine yet to help in reducing it. So let's be very careful. Let's be very watchful. Be very, very sensitive when you're taking care of patients. I just thought to let everybody know. Thank you. I love you.
Okay. So I think we can leave it as that. I think she
Yeah.
was very,
So
not with any negative intent to say she tried to do it to fear the
there
public.
was coming. That's the reason why I requested I would play that audio. It's quite important I will play that audio. And the medium or the channel in which she tried, to place this whole thing, I think it was in the chat room. She did not do intentionally to bring it to the public. It was a voice message that she decided to send to her colleagues in that chat room, notifying them of this, this
when you are
thing,
going to work
or
as a nurse or
be
medical
careful,
practitioner,
take precaution and be very careful. From what we're suspecting, there are a few others, that came from Uganda, and they are highly suspected of having Ebola. Looking at, the symptoms and all of that. But unfortunately, some of her own friends that she decided to, help in another way. Yes, let's just say help, having them informed so that they be able to take precautions when they catering to patients. Frustrating that they took it to the Facebook. They started to run with it. And without investigation, this lady was arrested, placed behind bars. People, surrogates of the government, they ran with it on the Facebook and said a whole lot about, what the lady said. But my question is, what is it that the woman did wrong that they arrested her and placed her behind bars? What did she do wrong? I think the thing is, there need to be more investigation. In fact, who brought that thing out? Who brought it out from that chat room? That's some of the things they should be able to investigate. Because now, what she said is similar to what Enfe is telling us.
Yeah, the recent 16 persons and from the same geographical location.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
From Uganda, including Congo.
Yeah.
And that's what they said. Uganda. She made mention of Uganda. So why was this lady arrested? Why was she arrested? Why was she placed behind bars? The lady did not do this with any other bad intent. She did not do it because, she wanted to
instill
that
was
not the intent. No. But she was communicating with her colleagues or her friends. And let me say this. This whole thing about the Ebola, we are not happy. We don't want Ebola in this country. We know what happened. Some of us lost our friends. We lost our family members because of the deadly Ebola virus in this country. Our clients left into the Ebola crisis. So we are not happy that Ebola will come here. But from the look of things and the way they behave in the government is taking this whole thing. If they try to play politics with Ebola, and they feel that the coming of Ebola, they will get rich and they will do this, they will do that, it's wrong.
It's going to be at our own risk. Can't do that.
It's wrong. It's better you have the public informed, have us informed, sensitize the people of the measures. What are the measures that they should take, to prevent the Ebola? Should we continue to wash our hands? Should the people, wear the nose masks? Avoid shaking hands and all of that. But for the government to start to do this thing and going after people, when you say this, they go after you, arrest you, put you in jail. So why you arrested this lady now? Why was she arrested?
By giving health precautions. That's how, for me, I want to terminate.
By sending it into a chat room?
Yeah, is it a crime?
It said that there was no other media of such help. Did she lie?
No.
There was actually a meeting help.
And what's the duration since she made that pronouncement?
Yeah.
What's the time interval, till today?
Till today, yeah.
That Enfield has made another pronouncement. So let's analyze it, because if to say she would have said it like 2-3 months ago, then you will say, oh yeah, she was just speculating, right?
About a few days ago.
Good.
Just a few days. I think it was sometime last week.
Yes, last week. So look at the time. And again, to be more strategic, the exact location that the lady mentioned that those church members went for that conference upon a return before they were seen with those symptoms, and this is where, for me, I believe they have problem with her, because she mentioned, she said probably the Enfield trying to hide it. She made it clear.
Yeah, she was clear.
She made it clear. Probably they are trying to hide it.
And from that meeting, I'm very sure that's what they told them. If I told them, be careful, we don't want to hear this out. Oh, yes. And so because of that, brother, it's good to inform our colleagues in that chat room.
It's good to have the public informed timely. It's good. Why must you hide any suspicious outbreak within our country, especially when you know the health implications, especially when you know the risks attached? Do not hide such information, especially when it comes to health matters. Do not hide it from the citizen. There are some people who lack the health understanding about how to go about carrying on some precautions. So the sooner you do it, the sooner you'll be able to have citizens safe. But now, I want to consider this young nurse, this lady. I want to consider her for taking up the courage. No, it takes just few persons to do so. Otherwise, unlike other people, they would have just, sat back and say, oh, anything is saying is we shouldn't tell anybody. But mind you, I do believe that the very chat room that this lady released the audio in, this chat room, is a chat room hosting health practitioners. So I believe that she tried to, start the awareness very early with her colleagues, which she was not wrong for me. She was not wrong because they are the same, they are working within the same field. If there will be any other, if there may be any other person to inform firsthand, definitely that must be health practitioners. Why must you have this lady arrested when she has informed her fellow health practitioners, when she has informed her fellow colleagues that, oh, yeah, and it is possible that some of them were not aware about that meeting's outcome or what was discussed during that meeting, or because she said, I saw from what I saw, she was giving her personal, experience, a personal experience of what she saw. So she was revealing it, cautioning her fellow colleagues, which was not wrong. If she would have, informed maybe just pedestrians from the street, go inform somebody from the other, career, police officers. These are things that probably for me, I would say she was, she was to be wrong. She was to be wrong in doing. Now, but the fact that she informed, she had her fellow health practitioners informed, this is not something that warrant an arrest. If there may be any other, way of handling that matter, you should have called this young lady maybe for a personal meeting, chastise her. Oh yeah, this is our own area, our own scope of operation when it comes to management of information. This is what we do. But now you took the woman, carry her to Central to do what? To intimidate the young woman. So this is something, but what we can say is Liberians, we have suspected, cases in the country. And like what the lady previously said that got her arrested, the NFIL has now confirmed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a few minutes ago, they have now confirmed that additional 16 persons have arrived in the country from the very location that this lady, this nurse, spoke about. They have arrived in the country. And amongst them, we have 3 Liberians. But majority are foreign nationals. But we have 3 Liberians who are part of this number. So what I can say is, let us continue. So let us continue to take precautions. Let us ensure that the regular washing hands, set up your acting like you want to hide it. Do not hide it. Do not hide it. Do not hide it. Let's, make the awareness more robust. Let us make the issue about informing the general public, to be more visible. Continue to inform people at your various workplaces. Continue to inform people at your various homes. If you are working with schools, inform the students. If you are working with the police, inform your colleagues. If you are a community leader, use that medium to inform people. If you are found within the marketplaces, inform your fellow colleagues that the Enfield has announced officially, verifying what the nurse earlier on spoke within our chat room, but the audio got leaked. So you need to inform your friends that yes, what they have problem with this lady about, the Enfield themselves are, confirmed that yes, indeed, we have suspected. We are not saying that we have, Ebola patients in Liberia. No, that is to say that they are undergoing scrutiny, they are undergoing screening, they are undergoing some observation because of the locations that they came from, and especially the location that is Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, have been confirmed by the WHO that yes, indeed, there are Ebola cases there, but not Liberia. So those are arrived within the country, according to Enfield. These are individuals who come from Ebola-risked environment. So 16 individuals, they arrived in the country. They have arrived. And they came from East African nations. We all know the history of Congo and Ebola. We all know the history of Ebola coming from the eastern part of Africa. So they are undergoing screening. They are undergoing assessment to determine as to whether they are bearing the virus. But trust me, we need to take it very seriously. This is not something that we need to joke about. We don't need to joke about this, Liberians. We don't need to joke about this. So it is just, a means of cautioning all of you that yes, indeed, there are suspected cases in the country, and we need to do our best. We shouldn't wait until we hear that, oh yeah, we have confirmed cases. No, we should not wait for that time. Let us start the war early as possible. The Ministry of Health and Enfield alone cannot do that work. It is a holistic work. It is a holistic work. It is a holistic work. So I will just leave it as that, and hear from you in the public, and hear from you, and then we'll close on this CDC and Nimbu Rick Maru. We'll close on that. So you can just quiz in your course. We'll take few calls, 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502. Better so you can call us on 0773-978-564, 0773-978-564. But let me take this call right here. Good evening.
Good afternoon, Frank and George.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Viva sending this afternoon from Chicken Budget.
Yeah.
Frank, you see, for what I listened to just now, I mean, they were more than lying. Because what she posted, what she said to her friend, what we are hearing, because she said people keep on Uganda. And it is true, I want to say, but she was not arrested about getting promo. According to her lawyer last night, she was arrested by according to her lawyer, even up to the time she was speaking language, she was not being charged. She was arrested by the hierarchy of JSK. She was placed in an ambulance to Central. I want to say to her because of that information.
Our own health colleagues. Imagine.
Yeah, they did that according to her lawyer.
Banco was on the radio last night. I listened to him. You are waiting. I only today you waiting, but I was very sad to go more. I don't know which started will come up with now. So what you said is what they are reporting now. You see, we have a huge fear to one another in your country. This is what happened during the fight in Ebola when the cases started.
Yeah, they started hiding.
Yeah, hiding and what I'm doing. And it's still, the party government is power again. So we pray for Latino. We want a better thing for our country. That's what help us on this one. Thank you.
Thank you. 0773-419-502. 0773-978564. We'll squeeze in few calls and then we end on this CDC stuff. 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, 073-978-564, 073-974-978-564. Call. We want to take few calls on this suspected Ebola cases in the country. Good afternoon.
Thank you. This is Edmond Carr, and I am a member of the Concerned Librarian for Justice. This is why when this news broke up, we said to the government, if you deem it necessary to have investigated that lady, there was no need to have police anger on her hand. Okay? Because the same thing she said, this is what the government is gradually going to. The country announced by the woman is the same country that is being announced by MCO that 16 national has come from. Congo Brazzaville, the epicenter, and Uganda. Okay? So, how do you handle this Ebola case? Are you going to be doing it the normal way? Or somehow what we are saying, we are not looking at it from the political standpoint. We are looking for the safety of the Liberian people and the safety of ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Ebola don't know minister. Ebola don't know president. Ebola come, it will not be among people. Let it be fair with us. Because if what I didn't say, and they believe that was not true, and if she did not put information out, she decided to change with her colleagues in another chat room with another hospital that she is working with for them to be careful. So if somebody taking a put her and you want to arrest her and process her, why not you didn't charge her, you kept her at the police station? Because some are saying police didn't order her arrest. Who ordered her arrest? Who told her to put him on her head? Some of the hair practitioners are saying, oh no, the woman was not supposed to go to the police. So we were supposed to do our own investigation and come up with our own punishment. All kinds of misinformation. This is the responsible government. Let the government take time how to handle issue. Let us care on when these people arrive in the country. We want to know.
Yeah, and they need to keep updating the public as it relates to the daily statuses of these people. So yeah, so let's squeeze in this person. Thanks so much, my dear brother. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead.
This is Mohammed Guitar, a member of the Suara movement. Thank you very much for the information. You know, the need pattern about the government, they don't want to hear no all of you except in the morning, everybody there will call. They just continue to shout that you may party working or they do this. But the non information is a responsibility to inform each other about issues unfolding. Then you will be aware the next step to take. Because if you're not informed, how you will be educated about issues. But the government, anybody will say something. They will not even go there to check properly. They will just get behind you. They start holding you a police. That was happened to that. I don't know call lady. People discussing something in their chat room. If somebody take that information from the chat room, they bring it out. The person who post it on their page, why you not go for that person? He's going after the
And you are going for the lady.
Yeah, you're going for somebody who trying to check.
Who try to sensitize the public.
Yeah, the public.
Yeah.
And the same thing that happening today. What the health minister, health ministry
They just confirmed.
That is the information.
Yeah, they just
so for me, the government have to take down with information. The government will not be the last government yet. And will not be the first government in the public in the Liberia. And the government, while some people they are so entitled to it, you have to say that they are like when you take it away, they will not live. That was beginning power in the country. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, so let's take this person from this end. Good afternoon. Okay, let's squeeze in this next person. This person dropped. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, you are live. Your name and where are you joining from?
Yeah, this is Vanny Kadi, 1 billion reaction, follower of Abraham Washington, brother of Secretary. How you coming here?
I'm good. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic under discussion. You see, brother, the country that we live in, particular government are in this country, the people, the reality can be proven and it will still be denied. It happened to our border today. The people been denying, oh, had no rally on the border than today, up to now. Giving stay on our soil. They are even building structure on our soil. And they are still denying that they're not there. The people who are living inside the border, they are still living in fear. Let's come back to the Ebola. The woman report said that you gotta be careful. Telling her colleagues that we should be careful the way they see the symptoms. You have grab the woman, you have jail her. The other person say, you know, the police. The other people say that people from JFK jail the woman. So you want to say that the country not have no law again.
Who is responsible to carry on arrest and
arrest?
Yeah. Then you are saying that, oh, it was not the police.
Yeah. It was not the police. So who responsible to carry arrest in this country? So there's mean that they are telling all that. You will just wake up, I will just wake up one morning, I just go hijack somebody, I check them and go and jail them. So that the law, that the kind of law that we get in this country, brother. This is very lovable. We have serious man. We say they say they are serious man of government, but it is the kind of government they are running in this country today. They are jungle justice. We are talking about crisis. Ebola is a crisis. We are praying to God for it to not happen, brother. But when it happens, sickness will not kill people, but hunger will kill people in this country.
Yeah,
so thank you, brother.
Thanks so kindly. Thanks so kindly for your input. Okay, so let's squeeze in. So I think we are gradually out of time, so we will hold on to this CDC and NIMBO stuff for tomorrow. But let's take in more calls on this. The suspected Ebola cases in the country. Let's take in a few calls and then we call it a day here. You are following Bitz And Pieces on Voice of Liberia. Yeah, so 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, or better still 0773 978 564, 0773 978 564. And so this the very information that was previously released or leaked, let me use the word leaked, because this lady did not use her personal platform to say, oh, she intend to hastily inform the public about the suspiciousness or this suspected cases of Ebola resurfacing in our country. She did not use her personal platform, but matter of fact, this was an information she decided to feed her fellow colleagues within their medical chat room, or some other chat rooms that she have her colleagues, health practitioners, because she was saying that I'm begging you guys, if you are going to work, please know how you handle patients. So she was talking to of colleagues from the same health sector, people who work in hospitals, because I believe she was doing the honorable thing, because that is where the spread usually come from rapidly, people who are handling patients in the various hospitals. So if they are not well protected, they are the same folks who can help to spread in the viral community. So that is the very smart, for me, I consider that a smart idea that she did, that she carried on. So there was no need for them bothering this lady. So the fact that they have bothered this lady and now coming up with verified information of suspected cases in the country show that they owe this lady serious apology, not just apology, but they did so with the attempt to damage this lady profession, her personal integrity when it comes to the profession. So this was very uncalled for. This was very much unprofessional. There were other means to handle this situation, but instead you went on, castigating that the information was false. The best thing was uh conscientize this lady or whoever that did the sharing, because I still do not want to hang on this lady, but the identical person who hang on, to that link and started sharing in the public space, when it comes to information management, there are certain channels that information should be sent out. I believe there where the problem came from, but not with this lady who, decided to inform her fellow colleagues that you went forward by having problems with this was very much unprofessional. So you owe this lady, to even those that were involved from the very health sector, you owe this lady an apology. She did nothing wrong for you to embarrass her publicly like this. Imagine others writing. In fact, I saw writings from the health minister, Dr. Poto, Dr. Louis Poto, indicating that the message had a propensity to create trauma. No, why do you call trauma? Is it real or not? It is better to have the public informed, to take necessary precautions than speak on trauma issues. The real trauma issue is where when a society, God forbid, start to witness the realities on ground, and people start to get involved with damaging situations by losing their lives, facing hunger, like one of the callers said. That is where the real trauma comes from, but not where somebody intend to do, carry on sensitization with our fellow health workers, and you are saying it creates or or instills trauma within our people. You don't do that. That is being unprofessional. You don't do that. So we are already out of time. We cannot take a course. So this has been Bit and Pieces on the platform. This has been Bit and Pieces on the platform here. We can take calls. Okay, I got 1 minute. I'm here because the person kept squeezing in. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Yeah, we are out of time. 30 seconds.
Yes, thank you. What is to that? Oh, you are very well. The police will stand you. But the place that wants the also do to the also be bad. And because the bad want to tell the people, now they face the people. What they want to say, when I'm about to say, but what they want to say to the people, that people enter the country, they are dead. What is the first thing that they? Or would they want to when they face, they will want somebody she stole or she killed. That was wrong for the government to do. It's not problem. What if they were wrong?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. You are the last are the last caller.
Yeah, I'm Peter Davikas. I call from under the street like in Lower Johnsonville, an outstanding member of the Concerned Agreement for Justice.
Go ahead.
And I think, you guys for the fascinating. My brother, I think the government need to focus on the issue that is affecting the Liberian people rather than focusing on trivial issues. And the information that was provided by the lady from GSK, I think that is actual and that's a fact. One of the major way to fight this particular coronavirus, the Ebola virus, is what? Information dissemination. These guys to get that at the back of their mind, that we are not living in the age of antiquity or the old school age. Every information that's packed out, it will spread. Ebola now is in more than 3 countries in Africa. Then somebody, every Liberian can be on their allies in order to put the system in place and
thank you.
And incarcerate all that on the part of the Imabwaka and government. And lastly, my brother, I think we need to pray. Because the entire government is a virus. Ebola come will not be easy.
Thank
the prayer
you.
warrior need to wake up. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, we need to pray. And so this is out of the time that we have here today on the show, Bit and Pieces. Many thanks to all of you followed our online platform, those of you followed via your FM dial, I'd like to say many thanks to all of you. Those of you who played the listening role, I'd like to say big thank you to all of you. Let's continue to work together, make Liberia a great place for every one of us. Let's continue to pray against the Ebola virus disease. And so this, I would like to take our back George where he sat in, but he had to run quickly on an emergency. And so tune in tomorrow, same station, same time, 2 to 4 p.m. here. My name is Francis Leonard Kokwe. Keep following this radio. Bye-bye.
Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy.